I don't know about you, but learning a language is definitely not my thing. Like, I started learning Spanish at like 4th grade. Nah, even probably less than that, probably 1st grade. And like, you know, like in like the classroom in the beginning, it's like fun. It's like ¿Cómo estás? And it's like muy bien. But it's like fun, you know, like my Spanish teacher would like bring together, like, and we would have like a quinceañera, like a fiesta. And we would bring in like Mexican dishes and stuff. And we'd be like, oh, like what's like a taco? Like taco. And we would have a good time. And then like as I aged, I got into like high school, and then I went into like freshman year, and I thought I was pretty good at Spanish. I thought I had a good grasp of everything. I went and took a basic class for Spanish my freshman year of high school, and I did pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Had an A. So I ended up thinking it's a good idea to go take an honors class the next year. And like, of course, like thinking about it, like going into it, I was like, yo, this could be easy. I had like a fantastic teacher, and I'm like, this is gonna be light work. And then I went in, I was completely wrong. I'm trying to talk. I found out that I was pretty bad at Spanish going into my 2nd year, because I decided that it was a good idea to go into honor Spanish. Now, honor Spanish compared to basic Spanish is like 2 completely different worlds. Basic Spanish, we would learn words, but I didn't understand the concept of moving from words to actual sentences. My sophomore year teacher, my honor Spanish teacher, couldn't have been better. She got Teacher of the Year, which, I mean, means something. And overall, she was like, you know, like, she was, if she could not teach me Spanish, ain't nobody gonna teach me nothing. I ended up finishing that class with like an 85. I ended up like failing the final. Like, we had like these sit-down conversations, you know, at the end. And it was me and her. And like, this is the stuff we had to study for. And at that point, I already gave up on the class. I was like, I'm a lost cause. Like, I can barely speak English, and they want me to speak Spanish. So that was the main problem. Like, they'd be like, hi, how was your day? And I would be like, good, you know. You know, even like the English teachers. You ever get like that English teacher that'll be like, hi, how's your day? And you're like, good. And then they'll respond back with, don't you mean well? Like, usually the people that do that are pretty nice people, but oh my, well. Like, what? That doesn't even make really sense to me, you know? Like, I'm doing good. Like, a good day, I'm doing good. I don't understand why that's not, like, grammatically correct. But now, I came to a new revelation. And, you know, Spanish is not the language that we should be learning. I think what we should be learning instead is Mandarin. Oh, why Mandarin? First off, I mean, when it comes to, like, economics and, like, working with people, most of the time, you're gonna deal with someone that speaks Mandarin. And, you know, like, that's a big ups, but that's not the main reason why I want to learn Mandarin. It's actually a lot weebier. I'm an anime watcher, okay? Like, I like enjoying my anime. I like a bevy of stuff. I can't wait to the new Attack on Titan season. But there is, you know, when it comes to, like, anime, sometimes your options are limited because there are some that aren't in dub. Now, I know people are like either a sub watcher or a dub watcher. I just happen to be a dub watcher. I can't stand sub. I'd rather look at the screen than look at the words. I understand both ways. We can all live in harmony on that respect. What if, now hear me out, what if I learned Mandarin? Guess what? Guess what that means? I won't ever have to worry about an anime having or not having sub and dub. I don't even need the subs. I can watch it like I'm watching TV. How much of an who took it that extra level? I want to know. Who else would learn Mandarin just so you can watch anime? I used to think it's the stupidest thing ever. A lot of people like to think that, but they're not educated enough. When they think of anime, they think of like what? Like Pokemon or like girly stuff. They think of like, you know, like big titty, like, you know, chicks that are like, you know, like boob press up against. That's not me. I'm more of like the psychological horror, not horror, but like psychological stuff. But that would come in so much help, because like in psychological, they like to talk so much. Like Death Note, all they do, the entire movie or the entire TV show is based around them talking all the time. Well, you see, my move was here, and then that's where you went wrong, and I came in and did this. Like, I would be able to understand that completely. So I ended up downloading Rosetta Stone. I went through one lesson, and yeah, I I don't think Rosetta Stone is that good. Like, they'll be like, I think one of them was like, meow, meow, and then you're like, is that hi? Meow, noin, or something like that. And I learned so much from that lesson. Like, I want to learn. Maybe it's because I'm stupid. I mean, I'm not stupid, but maybe it's because it's my work ethic. You know, like, I tend to procrastinate a little bit, a lot. And it's just stuff I've developed as I grew up, you know? Like, I never had to work hard to be smart, you know? Like, I've always been a natural smart. But I guess when it comes to languages, I lost my time. Like, I was reading this thing once, and it said that as you age, you tend to make it harder for you to learn another language. And I mean, like, I don't know. Like, apparently, if you started learning, like, when you were younger, and not like those crusty fiestas I was talking about before, and actually, like, sitting down and diligently trying to learn, you know, you'll probably be better at, or have a better chance of learning the language. I think I missed out on that opportunity, and I think I'm a lost cause. You know, like, I used to go to speech classes instead. I don't know if you could tell by my voice or not. I have a small lisp. I'm not gonna lie. I had a harder lisp growing up. I actually had a hard time with my R's. Squirrel, world, man, those things were like uppercuts. I couldn't speak. I was like, what? Like little, like, pre-puberty Scott. I really hated that. I'd rather have spent that time learning a language than learning speech. I don't even care if I have that speech impediment learning a language. Like, I don't even care if I lisped the language. I don't care. How? Nah, there's no R's in that. But, like, you know what I mean, right? The amount of fun that I lost because I went over and did I took speech classes was insurmountable. Because what they did is they took me out of, like, my fun classes, like gym and recess, and I would sit in the class, and there was 2 people, and we weren't even really learning that much. We were just playing games that, like, occasionally had, like, some sort of, like, speech element into it. So I spent, like, 2 to 3 years. It went into middle school. I stopped at, like, 7th grade. Like, wasting my time. I didn't really start learning a proper speech until... hold up. Hold the phone. Oh! Yeah, that's Cap. Come on. Investigator Scott out here. Look how pathetic this lobby is. I hate online. What the hell? Black killed an Elec. Get out of here. What? No! Off of what? I hate lobbies. Yeah, look how stupid you look now. I didn't really start learning stuff until I got into my middle school years. Then I actually had a teacher that, like, would actually, like, we would, like, go up on the stage and, like, read a book. Like, something I should have always done instead of playing, like, the game of life with a twist. But, yeah, I eventually started learning that, and I got pretty good at it. And now I can speak, which is pretty dope.